Hi, my name is Natalie Rodakowski, and I am a dietetics graduate student at Eastern Illinois University. And I am here today to talk about healthy snacks. Children usually consume about 5 meals a day, 3 of which are actually considered snacks between their meals. This is a very healthy thing to do because many children are actually very hungry between their meals, and this will help them curb their appetite. Now, one of the things that is a problem with children is that their meals actually, or their snacks are actually the same amount of calories as their meals. So this is very important for us to make sure that children are feeling full, but they're not consuming so many calories. A usual child should consume around 1,600 calories a day, and 200 to 300 of these snacks should actually be 200 to 300 calories that should actually be their snacks. So here in front of me, I actually have some healthy snacks and I have some non-healthy snacks. Each bowl here contains 200 calories, and you're going to be very surprised to see that see how little and how much calories you can actually consume in these bowls. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the non-healthy options. Here in front of me, I have a honey bun. Right here, this is all 600 calories. Now, for a child to consume 200 calories, they would only need to be consumed about this much. Now, obviously, you can see that this is not a lot for a child to eat, and this would not be a good healthy snack because they would not feel full. The next thing I want to talk about for a non-healthy option would be M&Ms. Many times, we take M&Ms and we put them out for everybody to have displayed, and people just kind of pick at them, and so do children. And that is actually a bad idea because only 1/4, or I guess 60 M&Ms, it would only be considered 200 calories. So if a child was actually consuming this much, or was consuming the whole bag, they would actually consume 2,600 calories, which is more than they're actually supposed to get in one day. Another non-healthy option is my favorite, and that's Cheetos or chips. And actually, 1/4, or actually over 1 ounce, is 200 calories. And as you can see, this is not a lot. So you could probably consume 4 times more, or get 800 calories worth by just grabbing them out of the bag. Another thing that a lot of parents decide is they think that chips are really unhealthy, so they go for the goldfish crackers. But you have to be careful because goldfish crackers are a lot healthier, but they actually have a lot of calories. So actually only 1 cup of goldfish crackers is 200 calories. So you need to make sure that they're not over-consuming. 3 options that are really healthy for a child would be to have light Pringles, Quaker rice cakes, and pretzels. These all right here, they will make the child feel full because they could probably drink them with water because they're kind of salty. And with pretzels, you can actually consume 36 for 200 calories. You could have 42 Pringles, or you could have 24 rice cakes. So that's actually a pretty good option. Popcorn is another very healthy option here. This is actually 2 bags of the Smart Pop popcorn, and this is really good if you don't have any butter, and this will make them feel like they're getting a lot of food when in reality they're actually not getting a lot of calories. Strawberries is always a good thing to have for snacks because they're also getting their fruit in for the day. But in order for a child to consume 200 calories, they would have to consume 50 strawberries. This is not a good idea to have them do that in one snack, but it's also good for parents to know that they can leave these out and children can probably consume as many as they want and they don't have to worry about it. Getting the vegetables in every day is very, very hard for some parents to do for their children, and in actuality, 86 carrots is 200 calories. So a good thing for a snack is maybe to have 12 carrots and maybe 3 tablespoons of light ranch, and that would be 200 calories. As you can see the difference here, we have M&Ms, this much of M&Ms, or you could have this much of carrots. There's a very big difference in the calories. Our last thing that I want to talk about is Jell-O. Jell-O is a very good way to get a good snack in, and it is very handy and convenient. This is a sugar-free Jell-O, and it's actually only 10 calories. So a child could actually probably consume 20 of these in the amount it would take for them to consume these M&Ms or these Cheetos. So that's another good option as well. So for some tips on things to do is always to read the food labels. That is very important. And another thing to know is that you should probably pre-portion all of your children's snacks beforehand because for this, then you will be able to portion their calories out. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation today, and thank you for watching.
you.